Starting coming at you with the other game of Octopath Traveler. We're just easing on the road from Clearbrook. We're on our way to Sunshade, question mark? To Sunshade in the Sunlands, named because the moon is always out. This guy's a stealth child, wandering seller of fish, pays no heed to how his actions affect others. Will gladly resort to pleasurable methods to achieve his ends, when he fails to procure sufficient plunder or suffer some other embarrassment, he's quick to give up and seek profit elsewhere. Yeesh, well... Got fish for sale? He doesn't. I'm like, you won't miss this, and it's true, he doesn't. He doesn't miss it. You know, we see a person that way, but we're going this way down the road, not the other way down the road. We can't go everywhere. We can and we will.
Let's see what you got.
We've got some lower attack rate on just to speed up the process, because we know we're gonna be. Just get a little hit in, and then we will hit the blizzard.
Out of my way. What's yours is mine.
And of course, cheese is good and works out just fine.
Let's. Thank you.
We barely steal anything, it's okay. It was worth a try.
Here goes nothing. Try again.
It's such a you want to fight music. It's so perfect. You know, it's no dun 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 dun, but it's still real good. And that one's already taken. Yep, we'll just keep on running down the road here. Tressus finds 231 leaves left on the highway, like so much dust and gravel, but we will grab it. They won't have to worry. This way down to Sunshade, so this is the way we'll go. You know, not that many random battles when you have the decreasing on, which it's not that I don't want to have battles, it's that I want to pick up the other people, right? I don't want to get any further ahead of them than we have to get. So we're just gonna get in here.
Step right up.
And after stepping right up, of course, with Tressa too, you know, you're always making such cash.
There.
The slug's even faster than us. Pathetic. It'll be okay. We're gonna take a shot at the warrior wasp. It doesn't work.
Next.
But I figured that would come in over the top there, and it did. He's quite strong, right?
Try this.
There we go. We get the break there, and then of course
The winds of fortune are howling.
it's over the top with the trade tempest boosted.
You got
My
more
girl
than you
Tressa.
bargained for.
You got more than you bargained for, indeed. She's like, I got like 1,000 of these merchant-related taunts. Don't you worry at all. It is under control. Oh, this is awesome! The music's so good. Can't wait to meet the people here. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with this forest, you know, this forest of sand. I don't think this is where I should be going at the moment. How dare you? How dare you? This is good music. This game, like, aesthetically, well, both, you know, like, musically, and in appearance is just, like, so wonderful, right? Here we go. Old coin, that'll sell for a fortune, unless it doesn't. Alright, we made it in. Let's go to the inn first. Another excellent musical theme. You got a little jazzy thing going on. We got, like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. I gotta give this song on to the old real world playlist. All right, let's inquire about this lady. Let's ask her what's up. So I guess you could scrutinize people, but maybe you could just ask them a question without, like, being all Sherlock Holmesian. Like, let me get out my monocle. That she came to Sunshade to find her mother. She was too late for the woman had taken on and passed away. Oh no. All that remained to give girl comfort was a dancer's dress, a memento of happier times. New weapons for sales. You know, I guess, yeah, because Cyrus scrutinizes, right? Alfyn inquires, so they sort of dovetail. They do kind of the same thing. But Alfyn is like a doctor, right? He's an apothecary, but it's more like a doctor in this time period because there aren't doctors. You know, he's both. You know, he's a healer. You know, so people want to talk to him about stuff. So this guy, a blatantly employee of the tavern's master, just confesses everything. He threw his lot in with a gang of thieves that he did whatever black business was asked of him. But he's since taken a more respectable trader, means willing to provide any service for the right price. And this dude is just, you know, telling us everything. This dagger's pretty good, but we only have a 65% chance to steal it. It's quite expensive, no wonder he doesn't want to part with it. I'm like, did we find an item in here? No. He is 6 years old, an old man of gentle disposition. They don't give him names, which is fine, because, I mean, we remember him, but it would still be nice. Because then you could, like, have a favorite. I mean, I could just give this guy a name, though. We'll call him Geppetto. Another left him, he bore another name and was feared as a bringer of death, but when a noble client betrayed his trust, the assassin's daughter paid the price. So he renounced his trade forever. Very sad. She says you drive a tough bargain for such a small thing. So, like, stealing and purchasing are sort of similar to, except purchasing, maybe they are exactly the same sort of mechanic, right? Maybe you can always purchase what the stealing is. Maybe Alfyn can talk to anybody about anything, and Cyrus can only, I don't know, maybe there are times, though. Yeah, see, he can only scrutinize so much, but then he just just talks to her because she's old, you know. She's like, "Oh, I am so glad a nice young man like you cares about my eyesight." From birth, this elderly woman's vision was quite poor. Having never ventured beyond the borders of the Sunlands, she has never seen rolling seas nor cloudy skies, and likely never will. What an interesting life. Oh my goodness. And then she sells a bright stone, which prevents blindness if you get it. And this is Primrose here. We're not going to grab her yet. We want to move around a little bit more. Because in the frigid north, he was first unaccustomed to the sight of Sunshade's dancers performing such light revealing garments. He has since resolved to stand Sunshade for as long as service has still out. Portrait with a kiss. He is a master lackey. And there, you know, we could have bought it for 300, but with a 100% chance to steal it. It's just good sense. Oh, yeah, look at all this. This place is full of people to learn things from. Prodigal son of a wealthy family, was cast out after failing to earn his keep. He had no great dreams or aspirations, and recently been toying with the idea of owning his own tavern.
Well, well.
He wishes the prices were better. Well, you know, he has jam. That's probably like a 3%, yeah. We can't hear a tail because we haven't done a tail. Alright. Now, we're about to drop Cyrus for the dancer, but he's the one that does the damage. I mean, we'll work it out. This is a scholar, a self-proclaimed scholar who travels the land and samples the cuisine and then assesses them. He is, oh yeah, he wants to do a like a travel log thing. He wants to sample everything. Sample the cuisine of various taverns, afterward assess them in a variety of criteria. Hopes to compile his findings in written form and disseminate them to the public. But he's had to find a patron willing to fund this bold endeavor.
Faring well?
Come to rest my travel-weary body for a while. No better place in the realm, I say. It's like, once you can get the scrutinized, you know, the dancing girls here put on quite a show. Thanks, tavern wench. What's your deal? Young woman of humble birth who left her parents and came to Sunshade to work in the tavern. From her early age, her mother, an experienced swordswoman, trained her in the use of a blade. Owing to her consummate skill, the tavern has seen a sharp decrease in drunken fisticuffs, so she's very stabby. We'll just buy the earring. She's like, you've got a lot of passion for a good deal. This hunter is having treated himself at the tavern after claiming the rewards for impressive marks. After slaying a fearsome beast that was terrorizing the local populace, he received a sum fit for a king. He was seen tearing the same satisfied grin for days on end.
Good show.
Traveled across half the realm to visit this place. They say there's a girl who dances like a goddess. Might that be our Prim? So this is his coin here, but we only have a 3% chance to get it, so we won't be able to lift it off of him. Yeah, I guess you don't need Cyrus at all when you have Alfyn, because Alfyn is just like 100%, I got the bedside manner, you know, like I can get it done, so you don't have to worry about Cyrus peering out at people. Unlike other mercenaries who are accustomed to the sights of Sunshade, this greenhorn is not. Having never known the intimate company of the fair sex. Unsurprisingly, this has led him to spend altogether too much coin on the dancing girls, far in excess of his meager earnings. Yeah.
Hello.
Kinda want to steal the earring. Yeah, so our... You know, he's mad now, but not that mad. You know, you get a couple of mistakes. Richard, in desperate search of a good time, since the recent birth of his first child, he found it considerably more difficult to carouse close to home in Victor's Hollow. And so now, yeah, he doesn't go home anymore because he doesn't like his children. Let's just go ahead and try to steal this too. Alright. Our reputation will suffer if we fail too many more times. And we get a nourishing up there, and then an arcane glaive. Sick. I've already got one of those, but that's good news. Maybe Primrose uses that as well. No, we're about to meet her, but I thought, why not look around everywhere first anyway? After all, if we're gonna have our path actions, might as well use them. And just because she's got like green text above her head, doesn't mean that I know that as the character that she's important. Does Octopath have a relationship type of system? I don't know. I don't think so. Not that I've seen yet. I don't Like, I don't think that there's anything like that. I'm not sure. They might have, like, duo or triple attacks or something later. I don't have anything like that yet, but I'm still just in chapter 1 for everybody. Because I think there's 4 chapters for each person, but, you know, they start in this ring. You just start in one place, and then I assume that the correct thing to do is get all 8 of them before you continue on. Also, good morning, Luis. You know, there's plenty of decent stuff here. But we don't have enough money for all of it. We need to wait. Need to wait till we get Primrose, but I guess that's the town, right? Because the tavern's like the central set piece for her on account of her profession. Because I don't know or anything, but you know, you get a little bit of the info on the jump screen where you pick your first character about each of them. And I think she's like a dancer, but really like somebody murdered her father, and she's like trying to get on their trail. At last he's appeared before me. The man marked with the crow. The man who killed my father. Yeah, there you go. She just comes right out with it. There you go. No secret. She's just muttering about it in the street. Her name is Primrose, and she is a dancer. This is Sunshade, city of 1,000 pleasures, forever shrouded in shadow. Driven into poverty when her noble house fell, she now plies her trade in tavern, suffering no end of indignities at the hands of the cruel master Helganish. All for the day she could have her revenge. Then one day he appeared, a man marked by the crow, one of 3 foul villains who murdered her dear father, and so aided by her sole friend Yusufa, she sprints from the tavern to the labyrinth below in pursuit. She will need loyal allies on the path she has chosen. Alright, so I kind of feel like we should just drop Therion and keep taking Cyrus, because Cyrus has like all that elemental power, but Therion is... he's a thief, and you always want a thief around, right? I guess the idea is that we're cycling out the highest leveled person anyway, so we're just gonna do this. We need to get our party, you know, equal. We beat a thing pretty early. Here at the beginning of the tale, yes, of course. And I guess on repeat playthroughs, you can just say no, and then you skip the first non-combat portion of all of it. Even when the blade is held at your heart, faith shall be your shield. The words of House Ezelhart. It's a nice sentiment. It's a little wordier, right? 10 years ago. Oh, she's hiding behind the thing there. So she's like personally the witness to this.
Funny how it works, isn't it? Everything that happens in this world falls into one of 2 neat little categories. Things one is better off knowing, and things one's better off not. Jeffrey Azelhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter.
That's just an annoying tautology. Like, because if you get to define it, then of course, you know, anyway. The things that are worth knowing are worth knowing, and the things that are not worth knowing are not worth knowing. Well, yeah. Definitionally.
I have only done as my convictions bade me do.
But this is exactly this, like...
I have no regrets.
I hope when the Black Hooded Assassins come for me eventually, they don't make any, like, annoying grammatical mistakes. Whatever happened to the Minecraft series? Oh, you know, I still play every now and then. I just have been more engaged in other stuff. Recently in Hardcore, we've been building a secret tunnel. And, you know, it's on day, 780, something like that. But I've been, you know, playing some RPGs, and I've been beta testing this Total War 3 Kingdoms thing. I've also been sort of obsessed with that unrelated to the beta testing.
I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy.
And another crab's treasure, you know, because I, just spreading things around. Yeah, exactly, because in Minecraft, I tend to start a project for a bit, and then I'm like, okay, it doesn't look as good as I wanted it to, and then I just move on somewhere else, but...
Father!
Right now, I'm working on a secret tunnel through the mountain. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. We've got, like, a waterfall with a machine that turns it on and off, and then we're just digging out a huge thing, because we need to, have a big secret tunnel through the mountain, so you can sing a song and do anything else with it. Oh! Anyway, take it away from the emotional urgency of Primrose watching the assassination of her father, Joffrey.
Make sure he's dead. Let's leave this place before we're seen.
It's done.
Huh.
That's weird.
I will never forget.
Make sure he's dead. Like, you're right there, bro. Like, you could look. Like, no, I don't want to lean down. Like, you trust him to do it. Do it yourself, and then you'll know. Do you actually care? Do you not trust the guy who swung the sword at him? Like, anyway. Ever tried Terraria? Yes, I played it for, probably like 30 hours or so. I beat the normal mode, and then I got to the hard mode, and it was very frustrating, and I quit. I didn't play Terraria right. I didn't get it. I just sort of, like, did my thing, and a lot of the crafting games I sort of bounce off of, because I don't understand it. And I just, like, won't look up what I'm supposed to do on the internet for a game. Which in Terraria is just literally what you're supposed to do, I think. And so, I just ran around and did my thing, but then eventually abandoned it. That happened in Subnautica as well.
One on his left arm. One on his right. And the last on his neck. 3 men. Foul scavengers. Just like the bird whose mark they bear.
Maybe it's, like, symbolic that the guy who's got it on his left hand has to be, like, the witness, and the one the right hand has to be the one who stabs him, and the one with the one on the neck has to be the one who, tells him what to do. But no, like, my first Terraria run, I think I didn't cut down a tree for, like, an hour. Which, if you ever seen my first Minecraft play, it was a long time before I made a crafting station,
They
too.
took my father from me. And I will never forget. Always the same dream.
But she's like, there's a bedroom right over there, but she's like having a dream in the middle of the living room on the floor.
I wish I had your confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine nodding off minutes before my cue.
Okay, so they're roasting her for it, and she is not, it's not nighttime dreaming. She's just taking a nap before work. In the middle of work.
It must be to be the master's favorite.
Oh, all of these girls are not very polite. Got it.
Fine. Go on and keep your airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us.
It's like a
It
like
doesn't
a 30s
change the
movie.
fact that you're just another dancer in the sands, Primrose.
Not so much as kiss my foot or have an apple.
Nothing but a kept woman. Here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for the privilege.
And now they're being very insulting about their own profession. Because, like, look.
I suppose you're right.
Shh, enough chatter. Master Helganish is coming.
Like, oh, now we have to act right.
Do I keep you women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment. The opening act should be on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep.
A very distasteful guy.
What a bunch of useless strays. But not you, Primrose. You are the only one I can rely on.
You flatter me, Master.
This guy's gross.
Hardly. Why, this tavern's custom has increased tenfold since you stepped on our stage.
In Octopath, is every character user protagonist just one? All 8 of them are protagonists, yes. They all have their own stories. You can choose whichever one as you start to be, like, locked as your main character. But, yeah, this dude's gross. But yeah, so my main character is Tressa, because I chose her first. But all of the other ones have the same amount of content as her. And, you know, so each player, you know, you choose your first one and then you choose what direction you go in so you can get whatever permutations. But, of course, I imagine most people would go to the next thing on the road, but we actually skipped Cyrus to go to Ophelia.
But do not go forgetting yourself. It was I who groomed you for this role.
Yikes, dude.
And I will be forever grateful for that, Master.
You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up. Completely useless. I've taught you everything you know.
And she's like, I'm literally an assassin. But, wow, yeah.
What happened to your sweet
Yeah, and a little bit
smile?
of physical violence. There, you know, this dude
Who
sucks.
puts a roof over your head and food on your plate?
Can I stab
Who
him?
bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck?
Can I stab him twice? I hate this dude. This guy is the worst dude in the game so far. Not even close. I very much hope that the story ends with me getting to stab this guy.
Dancer in this dusty old town. It was me, all me. You owe me, kitten, and I'll see that debt repaid.
This dude is gross and he sucks. She's going through a lot for revenge here.
Yes, Master.
Good then. Purr sweetly, and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber. I'll have you purr for me some more.
Primrose, it's your cue.
I'm coming.
Put your face back on now, kitten.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, you know, total scumbag, absolute swine. Because this is a game, I am hopeful that we will be able to put a spear or an axe or a blizzard spell or a swift roundhouse kick up against his head before this is all done. If they make me wait to the end of the game to do it, that's okay. You're going through a lot of work to make me hate this guy, so you better let me take care of him. Hello.
How are you?
And this is the passage that goes out into the sands, the labyrinth.
A good day, Tate.
Yeah?
No, Louise, I would imagine not. This is published with, like, Squaresoft. You know, so it's, you know, I think it's on the Nintendo Switch, you know, as well as other platforms, so for perspective, you know, like, it's, let me just check the, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just rated, you know, yeah, teen. But yeah, nothing. You know, it's got, like, you know, the adult themes and stuff a little bit, but I would be quite shocked if there was anything like eyebrow raising, you know. But yeah, the Steam page doesn't seem to indicate for it, but yeah.
Well, well.
But if you think about it, you know, like going back to even like Final Fantasy VII, you have that scene where you need to dress up in women's clothing and try to seduce that one gross guy in the big house in Midgard, right? So, you know, themes like this have been part and parcel of the JRPG experience the whole time, which I don't think these themes are bad, but no, I wouldn't expect it to get like what I would call eyebrow raising at any point where I'd be like, huh? You know, I think that is not gonna happen. If it does, I would be a little put off by the fact that I'm streaming it. That's, you know, like, you know, I'm 40 years old. I'm not like a prude or anything, but you know, time and a place, right? And not like my channel is not the time or the place for that kind of. I don't want to play games like that. I don't play games like that. You know, I don't want to judge other people for their hobbies, but if there's something like that in a game, I usually just fast forward it. I'm like, all right, now when do we get to fight the dragon?
Forgive me.
She's like, I was fixing my hair. It better have been worth it. You're our best chance at getting to eat tonight. Wow. And the customer's been waiting.
I am ready.
Watch over me, Father. That day I swore revenge against the men who took you from me. The three marched by the crow. My once proud house fallen. I left home far behind, following their trail. That trail has led me here. I love the music. I heard one of them quite often passes through here on his travels. It was the smallest scrap of hope, but it was all I had. Until I find him, there's no disgrace I will not endure. Losing my honor is nothing compared to the pain of losing you. Father, I will not stop until I find the three and see justice served. And until I avenge you, I will dance. I love her.
Wow.
This customer says I think I'm in love, but like for a different reason than I am. Like a heart full of vengeance is so admirable to me as a character trait. It's so good. And this stoops. How about a private show drawing? Ugh. You're all too kind and too handsome, my dad. And they flip out again. They're like, oh, she thinks I'm special. Remember, no matter what Primrose tells you, you're not special. Spend your money on your friends. Thank you. Look at your sandals. Seems that you've gone and broken a strap. Go back to the dormitory and fetch yourself another pair.
Yes.
Most happily.
Ho there!
Say this place turns away all but the wealthiest customers after nightfall.
Hello.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, what she's having to put up with is terrible. And like, I don't, as a general like story arc thing, like I don't love a story that starts with a woman in this sort of exploitative system. Like sometimes you got to do it. I think often it's done to just like, you know, what they call in screenwriting, kick the dog. You know, to just be like, these people are terrible. This woman is being treated very poorly by them. But that, you know, if that's the story, that's the story. And I like the wrinkle here where it's not that, you know, she's the person being forced into this. She's chosen this terrible arrangement to try to achieve her goals. And I think that is as good a treatment of conceptually the starting in a position of exploitative thing that you can do for a dancy female character.
Hey! Hey!
Papa, I'm gonna be in a play. I'll be the princess and everyone will look at me. You'll come and watch too, won't you?
Yes.
Of course, my dear.
Oh, thank you.
Many thanks, my lord. What was that? Guess what, Papa? I'm gonna be a beautiful dancing girl, the star of the stage, and he's gonna get upset at her. A dancing girl? That is a dream best forgotten. But why, Papa? Helena, my dear, you want to grow up to be a fine lady, yes? Like the princess you'll play? And it would be better not to say such things. Not in this town, at least. But what's wrong with dancing? It's so much fun.
What?
And she says, look at her. She's beautiful. Says, hello, child.
Oh, come now.
And gives her a little twirl. Come now, Helena. This way. I'll tuck you into bed back at the end. Pop has business to attend to this night. I bet that dude shows up at the show. I bet that dude shows up at the show. And he's like, what? It's okay when I do it. A thorn? Oh, someone fetch a handkerchief. Primrose seems to be bleeding, the poor dear. So they stabbed her. Yeah, I think they waylaid her here.
Are you all right?
I think they put a little thorn on the rug where they know she likes to sit down.
Yes.
It's fine. I'm fine. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Hey!
Don't you think that's enough already? Do you take such pleasure in other pain? We're nothing but the master's playthings, all of us. And we all know what happens to the girls who displease him, or have you forgotten? Beaten half to death and tossed in the gutter, left for dead, sick and starving.
Stop that!
We all know well enough where we stand. We know what he can do to us. Then why torment one of our own?
Many thanks.
Thank you, Yusufa, but there's no need for you to make foes on my behalf.
You.
What are you doing, yowling back here? Sheath your claws. It's time for work. Or do you think money flows into my coffers by itself? Get out there and collect your tips.
Wait a minute.
Not you, Primrose. You stay.
What was that?
So what was that sorry show you gave today?
I think not.
Do you think I'm blind? One glance was all I needed to know your mind was not where it ought to be. I can see every little thought in that pretty empty little head of yours, and they were not of dancing tonight.
Take that tone with me.
Says you haven't forgotten your debts now, have you? You haven't forgotten who owns you. You know the fate that awaits you if you dare defy me, don't you, kitten? Gross. I'm warning you because I care, Primrose. I wouldn't want to see anything untoward happen to my shining star.
Forgive me. The truth is...
She says, I was simply remembering the first day I came here to you. Oh, were you now? Not a day, not a moment passes when I am not thankful for all that you have given me. Pray forgive my lack of focus today, Master. It will not happen again. And he's like, oh, my dear, dear Primrose. I, too, often think back to the day you came to my door. Just imagining the sight of you dancing for me, as sweet as innocent as you were. You tickled me so. Gross! And you met my every expectation. You have been my best investment.
I'll have you purr for me some more.
But tonight you have displeased me, and for this you must atone. The crowd is looking thin tonight. Out on the streets with you. Bring us some custom. Custom with coin enough to cover a week's expense. If you can do that, I may still go easy on you. At least relatively so, kitten. Can't play the game if the old guy is not at least beaten to a pulp by the end of a story. Yeah, you know.
Yes.
It may not happen in chapter 1, but it for sure better happen by the end of chapter 4. They've done a lot of work making me hate this man. This scumbag has, like, as much screen time as any other minor character in the whole game. Like, your character's parents or best friends or whatever, so I really... They better not just make me leave. This is bravo, Prim. That was a performance for the ages. How do you do it? I want to vomit every time I have to call him Master.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out collecting tips?
Are you alright?
I was worried about you. How's your foot?
What?
Here, use this. A handkerchief. Be careful out there, okay? So she has a lure, and then I guess this is like an Ophelia summon thing. Says a minute now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? That's our Primrose. I'll always keep you safe, girl. Pray, come hither, yes. So we're, well, time to put on a Gifford kind of show.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks to be the likely sort.
Excuse me.
Lovely evening, isn't it, Lord? Mayhap you'd care to share it with me.
My apologies.
A tempting offer, but I travel on business. I must depart early on the morrow.
Mm-hmm.
Must be a fascinating sort of business that you do. Perhaps you could tell me more over a drink. I'd love to get to know you better. I am most afraid I cannot.
Excuse me.
I dance at the tavern just down the street. I'd be happy to put on a show just for you. Oh, it's got to be somebody that he'll approve of, right? It's like, admit it now. Wouldn't you like to spend more time? And then, like, and now we can't say no. So we have brought a rich guy to the tavern. And this is her path action there. Yes, that one's pockets look sufficiently deep.
Excellent.
He says, good work, kitten. You will be treated well tonight.
Many thanks.
You honor me, master. The seats are starting to fill. See that not a single cup goes empty.
Yes.
As
master.
you wish.
Beg pardon.
She says, good evening, gentlemen. Primrose, you're looking more and more lovely each time I see you. She says, it's been a little while since we last enjoyed your company. Will you be with us long this evening? Oh, as long as you'll have me for, my dear. Is that so? I'll have to give it some thought then. I'll see you again later.
Till next time.
This guy says, if that's all, I'll be taking my leave. Oh, and we get like a heartbeat sound there. That's cool. Could it be... There, on his left arm. Here, not a lot of people have tattoos at all. The mark of the crow. How long I have waited for this day. Finally, you appear before me. This night, at long last, justice will be served. She says, no! I can't let him get away.
You.
Where do you think you're going? So curious about that man, are you? What's the love at first sight, kitten? Master.
I think not.
You wouldn't think of abandoning the stage and your customers before the night is through now, would you? Back to work, Primrose. I trust I don't need to repeat myself.
Put your face back on now, kitten.
You do remember what happens to the wicked little kittens who cross me, don't you? this is all I have. I may never get another chance like this again.
Are you alright?
Prim, what's the matter? It's not like you to look all flustered like this.
Hmm.
You don't need to tell me. For you to risk angering the master like that, it must be something important. Leave it to me. I'll keep his eyes busy. You sleep out the back door on the upper floor. You shouldn't get involved. You'll put yourself at risk. Look, Prim, maybe you don't tell me what you're thinking.
Come on!
That doesn't matter to me. I'm on your side and always will be. On my side? When the other girls would pick on me and tell me to know my place, you were always the one who stood by me. You never say much. You're always so distant, aloof, even. But I know you just don't want to burden others with your troubles. I know you better than you think, Prim.
I know that, deep down, you have a good heart.
Jesus, a good heart? Yes. I thank you. Always a woman of few words. I wouldn't have it any other way. The left-hand man! Oh. You will bring the woman I need, won't you now? So this guy, the guy we hate, is conspiring to sell us to this guy, probably. Common help is so hard to come by these days, whatever is a man to do. I can assure you, my lord, I'm doing all that I can. Helganish, we are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes? They do not disappoint each other.
Yes!
It's like, I'll do everything in my power. I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. I would rather like such a girl for my own. So it is as I thought. Helganish knows him.
Listen to me.
Bring the woman to the place marked on the map. And Helganish, try not to keep me waiting.
Yes!
But of course, my lord. Well, now that we know he's in league with these people, we have like 18 reasons to hate this guy. That map. Ah! So I must pursue the foul crow. Don't get involved. This is my problem, not yours. But I suppose you're free to do as you please. Come on already if you're coming. She's like, you don't need to help me. I can do this alone. Oh, but if you want to help, I mean, bet. Cool, great, yeah, wizard. All right, so she's daggers as well. Maybe we ought to drop Therian then. You want to come with us, old lady? She's like, that was a great show. I'll come with you. So we're going to bring this old woman along with us. Why am I called old woman? I'm just woman. Well, can't just call you woman. But actually, let's bring this assassin guy along instead. That's better.
How are you?
We're just gonna run around and see if we can find some of those things that we unlocked here. All right, yeah, so we... get a piercing dagger for her. El Tiara, you know, she's our special girl we gotta rock out. Good enough. Now we might... I'm feeling like we should drop Therion and get Cyrus for this. No, we need the tavern, not the inn. The tavern keeper's here. I'm like, yeah. Because Therion has the same weapon type that Primrose does, and it just feels like if we bring a wizard here, that's better. So let's just do that. Useful's good. Yeah, you know, what a good friend, right? And here we're in the catacombs beneath the place, which of course, it's good to live underground if you're in a desert. Oh, the music. Magnificent. And the set design, right? Like, this is great stuff. Also, we need to remove our auto encounter down here so that we can beautiful. What if we need to pickpocket? Well, there shouldn't be any people down here to pickpocket. I mean, you could steal in battle, but these are all like early. This is all like early level stuff, even though they're leveled up some. So here, they're all weak to ice.
Oh, ice!
Or at least some of them are.
Them through.
Bum, 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 bum.
Here we go.
And axes, so that's good.
Here I go! Time to close up shop.
But I think having access to the elemental magic, and he got a thing to give like 50 attack power, or magic attack power previously. Ooh! She's gonna be 5 away from a new skill point, she being Tressa, so that's exciting.
Step right up!
Bum 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 bum.
Here I go!
Here we go.
I am ready. The moonlight waltz.
And she has a dark damage dance, so that's good news. And then here we'll come in here for the break. And then it'll be a classic boosted Tressa kill.
I am ready.
And then she also has Lion Dance, which boosts physical attacks for a foe, so we could, you know, we could use somebody to weaken the foe and then somebody to boost it, and then we could use Hanit for like a huge spike thing there, you know. Cyrus is pretty good though. I think we might be running him. You know, I like a black mage. You know, they're pretty good. Bum, 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 bum,
The moonlight waltz.
Let's do this! The winds of fortune are howling.
Of course, Tressa's got wind magic, but it's nice to have, you know, your fire, ice, lightning split. You know, it feels like there's always something that's gonna hit. Prim gets 4 levels. And importantly, though, we know that we have gotten here, so we can donate boost points to an ally, which feels like a good move. Okay. and she gets Hang Tough, which is... It's like a death protection one, so if she's not already close, like, you know, down in the critical range, instead of getting killed by an attack, she'll just go down to 1, which is real good. Real good.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Bum, bum, bum,
Interesting dilemma.
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
What to do?
Here goes nothing.
I'm ready.
Bring it on.
What to do?
Alright, yes, you can boost it as well. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a good move then. We know from triangle strategy play how good something like this is. So here, say there's something that's weak to, you know, an axe and not to any of the stuff Tress has. Well, now she can donate all of her bonus points to that guy's, or to Cyrus, say, and then just throw in huge amounts of the damage. But what we're going to do is, of course, use it for herself here. But I think that's a very good move. Anything that lets everybody be helpful is probably going to be strong going here for the kill.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Bum, 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 bum. This is the traveling peddler, the typical traveling peddler of these places. There's probably something over to the left that we didn't get, but there's never anything like that good in these boxes. I think we're just gonna move on forward. I'm actually, of all the character stories starting, this is the one that I'm most compelled
He's
by.
going to get away.
This is by far the one I'm most compelled by, because, like, just going through it, okay, you know, Tressa just needs to beat the pirates who attack the town. I mean, that's fun, but it's just fundamentally beat the bandits. You know, there's nothing like the emotional stakes are, they could be any bandits, right? You know, and then Cyrus, you know, he got slandered by one of the students who had a crush on him, so he had to go. Ophelia needs to go on an important quest, hunt it, slays a monster, you know, saving somebody's life. But this is like, this is revenge, you know, miracles.
I won't let that happen.
And where might you be off to, kitten?
And then this gross dude, let me kill him. Oh yeah, no,
Master.
he is.
Helganish.
Yeah, he brought Yusufa out here to
Whatever
sell
are you
her
doing
off to the
here
crow
at this
guy.
hour?
Funny you should ask. A worthless little stray, this one. But she was kind enough to help me catch a rat.
Yusufa!
Brim, I'm sorry.
She was quite intent on keeping her mouth shut, but my boys helped her get it open. It seems I was too lenient with the girl. I won't make that mistake again.
No! Yusufa!
Brim, I've never heard you shout so.
What? This is no time to...
Hey, Brim. We're friends, aren't we?
Oh man.
What?
I was sold to this place as a child. Everyone was so cruel, so miserable. I thought I'd never make any friends. It was lonely having no one. But you, Prim, you were different. Always standing tall, proud. No matter how hard your days. Looking at you
Yusufa.
Tell me, Prim. Were we friends?
Get this girl a phoenix down.
Yes, Yusufa. You were my friend.
Poor girl.
I'm so happy. Not alone.
Is it finally over? I must say, at least her last performance had some life.
Let me kill him. Let me kill him right now. Let me go into the game. I just want to talk.
If she showed that sort of potential earlier, I might have kept her on longer.
Enough.
What was that?
I have danced enough for you. This was the last night that I belonged to you.
Oh, was it now? So some wheels do turn in that pretty little head of yours. Here I thought it a waste, as empty as the desert.
I saw you for the foul swine you are the first time I laid eyes on you.
You would take that tone with me?
Yeah, because you're the worst.
You're nothing but a stupid of the street if not for me!
You have given me nothing. I have always danced on my own 2 feet. I have always chosen where I step.
Who do you think you're speaking to, whore?
A dead man.
All these years, the jeers, the beatings, the dishonor, I endured it all. All for this day, the day that man appeared before me. I need your stage no longer. I dance for myself.
She's like, I'm gonna get revenge. I don't need you anymore.
Primrose.
Come down here. I wanna hit you.
You forget yourself, little kitten. But I understand. This is just your little show, yes? You wanted to see your master frown. Fine. Very well. You've had your fun. That naughty mouth of yours belongs to me. Put it where it belongs, and if you please me to my satisfaction, I will overlook your impertinence.
Master, go pleasure yourself.
Wrong answer, kitten. You know what I do with cats that bite, don't you? I put them down, just like that one. It's a shame, Primrose. You were always my favorite. What a waste. Yes, a terrible, terrible shame.
The only shame is that I could not do this sooner, Master. Time
Yeah.
for the main event.
Look at this scumbag.
Here we go.
Octopath. Yes, Ellie. You missed this storyline. This dude is the worst. The actual worst. I hate him so much. And, there's a couple of characters. This one is the heaviest of them. So Primrose, the dancer, is like the child of this noble family. Her dad gets assassinated by these 3 dudes, so she tries to get him. As part of it, she becomes a dancer in a very, very terrible environment with, you know, exploitation, murder, you know, everything in between. And this is the guy at the top of it who just killed our friend. And this is the end of her, like, first story. And the whole time I've been saying, they better let me kill this guy. So let's get it done.
Pick your poison.
Kill the fire. Indeed. But no, this dude, you know, like how all the other stories, it's like, oh, this is interesting, we're doing a thing. I, like, actively hate this guy and want him gone. Indeed. Alright, so what we want to do now is summon Old Man.
It's my turn now.
He's an old assassin. Alright, what we want to do here is we're gonna hired help the mercenaries.
I'll get like
Representing the great strength of all of our people here, and then,
Oh, ice, pierce them through.
An interesting dilemma.
Oh, flames, rage strong. Whoops.
Elganesh is trembling with anger.
what to do.
The moonlight waltz.
Because he goes at the end of the stack of the next
Here goes
turn,
nothing.
so... Yeah, alright.
Try this.
Yep. We'll do our AoE heal there.
It's my turn now.
And then here, we're gonna defend this whole time. Well, no, can we break him? We'll need 6. I don't know what he's weak to. 1 here.
Here we go. Yeah, let's get down to work.
Not bad. Alright. Perfect. Perfection. The guy comes in, we break all of them. Absolutely crucial. And now, a max boosted blizzard onto these fools. Boom, baby. Like a boss.
My turn now.
Bring it on. Pick your poison.
An interesting dilemma. So much to learn.
1900 hit points
I'm
left. Yeah, that old man summon, he does the work. Only 46 off of that, but
What to
he's
do?
absolutely torched now.
Here goes nothing.
Now, what next? How about
Whoops.
this?
I spirited plumbed the wrong person.
ready.
It's alright. We're gonna summon Old Man again, because he gets the work in, right?
It's my turn now.
We're just gonna chip him down a little bit here. This dude doesn't have what it takes. He's trembling with anger now. We're gonna get a break on him here, though.
All right. Ah! Cha!
Single
Cool off.
icicle for the break here. Yes. And that gets him out of his charge up attack.
So much to learn.
900 HP left.
I am ready.
Much more HP down. We should be able to
Thank you.
get a bunch of money off of him. Beautiful.
Now the true lesson. Oh, ice, pierce them through.
Bring it on. Ah! Here we go.
An
interesting dilemma. So much to learn.
Alright, he has 10 HP left, which is good, because I very much want her to get the final attack here. And Primrose gets the final stab. Man, I hated this dude very much. I'm glad they didn't make me wait to take care of him. Look, it's not unique to me. I feel like almost all people hate a guy like Helganish, right? It's, you hardly need to explain why you don't like the guy when you just say the kind of guy he is. People are like, oh, right. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, let's all go get him. You were always different from the rest. I'm just gonna leave your bones out here in the desert, buddy. The fire in your eyes that burn brighter than any others. I've seen many a girl in my years, but none quite like you. Stab him again. He's still talking. Fascinated me from the start.
Come, Primrose.
Got like a stick to hit him with? I don't know.
Won't you dance? One last dance for me.
He tried to stab us, but we were too quick for him. Yeah, get wrecked, buddy. Yeah. Keep on struggling, old boy. See, the designers of this game understand the emotional payoff we need when we're introduced to a guy like that. And just that it's gotta sound like it hurts when he dies. Quite the dancer yourself in the end. Yeah, he did a little spin, right? Guess you won't be needing this anymore. And now we got the map. You know, that much more seemed to, exactly. You know, we're only introduced to him like an hour before this, and for that full hour, the only thing on my mind is Primrose going to eventually avenge her father? Is when do I get to take care of this specific dude? Good writing. You know, a little bit more extreme than it has to be. I hated him anyway enough, but you know, they just kept on layering it on with a trowel, the hate, and you know, by far the most satisfying chapter 1 of. None of the other chapter 1s have true emotional stakes and payoff, right? Here, I very much already care what's happening. And I think, honestly, I care more about Primrose's story going forward than all the other ones because of that. And we'll probably go to her chapter 2 right away because yeah. I like Tressa. I love Tressa. Tressa's my girl. I like her a lot. She's a great character. But Primrose's story has me hooked in a way that Tressa doesn't, because Tressa has no urgency, right? Tressa wants to go see the whole world and be the best merchant ever. That's great. No notes. However, this, you know, we've already lost a lot. Primrose says, we are free at last, my friend. You know, and the day, you know, if Helganish hadn't done what he did to Yusfa, this could have been the last day she had to suffer underneath him. A terrible sadness there. So Primrose sets out for the shifting sands to a land of swirling snow in her quest for vengeance against the 3 foul crows. Where this dance will lead her, none can say. Setting out revenge. Yeah, so Cobblestone is the last place to go, and while we could go down this way, we're gonna walk this way for it. And then, okay, yeah, so... And then out far on the other reaches of the map, right, that's where some of the other people are being sent to. You know, they push you away from where you are. So Tressa and Cyrus, you know, they start over here. So even if you didn't want to didn't want to get the other characters, you know, you'd be walking past them anyway.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
It's my turn now. The winds of fortune are howling.
What is the logical course of action?
I am ready.
Pop the army ants. It's vulnerable to that
Let's
too.
do this.
I am ready.
Here goes nothing.
How are they still alive?
What's this? I am ready.
It's my. You got more than you bargained for.
Prim levels up, and that reminds me, we almost certainly have some skills to get here. Yes. All right. So she can make boost elemental attacks or defense, dark damage all foes, speed, cause a curious effect to occur one time. I almost want to get that right, but we're gonna get this elemental augment because we know from playing RPGs before, right, that true happiness and joy is achieved by finding one character, feeding them all of the power, and watching them delete your enemies. So, you know, we've got our Cyrus, right? We've got that, and she could also give herself a peacock strut, I imagine. You know, if they're dark weak, you know, you just you do a little dance, you do a little shimmy, you do a little waltzing, you do a little smash, and then, you know, you do 1 billion damage or 1,000,002,000 damage, depending on whether or not it goes. You ask if it has branching stories that shape our decision or just a linear story. I think it is just linear stories for all of them, and the variability is in the, you know, the order that you approach things. But I'm not sure. I have not reached any decision points yet. This is just the first chapter. It's possible that in chapters 2 or 3 there's decisions that go, but I do not know. Because how the game is, right, is all of these, we're just doing chapter 1 over and over and over and over again, which it still feels very engaging because it doesn't stay at the base levels. You know, the world scales with you, you get better stuff and, you know, more challenging fights. The bosses are definitely scaled to the amount of players that are in them and stuff. And then, you know, you don't have to do 5,000 damage to the first boss that you fight when it's just you and you don't have anybody else. But unlike Triangle Strategy, yeah, I think it's mainly just all in a row for them. That's the impression that I get by Real Big Fish. But
Step right up. It's my turn now.
I am ready.
Here goes nothing.
we're just gonna get Old Man there. We're gonna Icically
Cool off.
here. Because he has black magic, but he's not, like, boosted on it like Cyrus is. Alfyn's a healer.
Course of action.
Cyrus is the caster, as you see. A tempest of ice shall rage. He's correct, of course.
Here we go.
I am ready. The show is over.
But there's Octopath, and then there's Octopath 2 and Octopath 0, which I think came out third, because you can do anything you want with numbers. They're largely theoretical constructs. But yeah, and then there's also, you know, so there's all the path actions, of course, which are for side quests that you might be able to find access to, and there's all sorts of other cool stuff, you know, going on.
You won't feel a thing.
one of the things I think is most interesting abstractly about Octopath Traveler is that nobody will play it the same way, right? First, you have your 1 in 8 chance of choosing the first character. There's probably, you know, preferences that are stronger, but fundamentally, you know, that's still a lot of variability. And then, you know, do you go left or right, up or down? And, like, just so much of, you know, different experiences that people will have playing the game, even if there aren't choices, just like, you know, what party you originally take, what party gels with each person, you know, and I think that's pretty cool. Do we have to get every character, or can I just shoot the first character if you're the one trying to play one every chance? I think you could do that, yes. I do not think the game would stop you. I imagine it would be very difficult. As soon as you get any character, you see where their second place is across the world, and you can start out for there. You never have to pick up a character. They're always standing in the square with a green text box over them. And you can talk to them and then say, no, I'm good, and then, like, walk away. And I don't think they make you get them. But they might. I don't think they do, though.
Ah! Nice try. Let's do this.
An interesting dilemma.
Bum, 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 bum,
Oh,
bum,
yeah.
It's my turn now.
But especially with, like, characters with very similar path actions, like Tressa. Okay, so she can buy things, right? Or you can steal things. It's the same list of things from a character that you buy or steal. Cyrus can Sherlock Holmes scrutinize people, or Alfyn can just talk to them. They learn the same things. It's the same tree of things. So you could definitely, and you know, Ophelia guides people. Primrose allures them. It's the same thing. They summon them in battle. So fundamentally, you know, you could build a group of 4 that does the things that the other group does, although certain special things that they have access to, you know, wouldn't be there. And I think there's probably, like, for replays and stuff, that would be a normal thing to do, you know. You pick a 4 and then you go with that, because, I mean, in an RPG, most of the time, do you really care about the party you're not using? You could, but most of the time you tunnel vision, right? Even in a game like FF6, you know, where you need 3 parties at the end, you sort of have your favorites, or I do anyway. I have my favorites. But sounds fun. Might want to try to wait. Should we be playing this? I mean, I can think of worse things to do, right? Because the battles are very engaging. They're a lot of fun, and the story, you know, is keeping me hooked. Some of them more because a lot of them are what I would call traditional RPG fare, bare bones hero's journey type of stuff. You know. My master is lost in the wilderness hunting a great beast, and I must find him. I want to see the world, and get this, I've got a humiliating mark of being captured on my thief wrist, and I want to get rid of it. These are all standard, but that's not bad. Also, what a good music. What a good musical theme here. And even Primrose's, which is very vengeance-driven, you know, but they showed the contemptible nature of what she was willing to go through well enough to where that one really got me engaged. So, you know, for all that it can be clumsy to do storytelling with such themes, you know, can't deny that it's effective.
Now, what next?
Fireball?
All flames, rage strong.
I am ready.
Let's do this.
Wind ball?
The winds of fortune are howling.
The bird is weak to wind. That either makes sense or doesn't, depending on how you theorize birds. But obviously, a big old gust of wind would hurt him a little bit.
Now, what next?
Here we go.
I am ready.
And Tressa's going to be able to boost here.
Here I go.
Did I ever play Unicorn Overlord? Never heard of it.
I am ready.
Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
May I have this?
So they've got, I think here we've got a cool, like, mountainside city.
I am ready.
You know, we're hitting all the great aesthetics, right? Seaside town, snowy town, forest town, pastoral village on the river town, little dusty cliffside town, like by a canyon. And now we'll get, like, a ravaged landscape town, you know, a desolate one rather than a sort of, what do we want to do here? Just to hit, yeah.
Let's do this! The winds of fortune are howling.
An interesting dilemma. Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
I think we forgot to rob the guy. No, we didn't. I remember the 25-20 that we got from it. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Richard Girl's hat reminds me of Venus. Yes, exactly. It is the classic feather in the cap. Every time I see anybody else with them, I'm like, hey, there's a nice hat.
I am ready.
Here I go! The winds of fortune are howling. How's that?
Now, really from playing this, the fascinating thing is seeing like how much they were able to reuse in triangle strategy, like conceptually, and you know, I hardly want to compare the two of them forever, but I mean it's what we're doing, right? We're comparative analysis. But we are here in the Cobblestone Gap in the Highlands, but you know, because triangle strategy, due to its linear nature, whereas this is, you know, choice-based with where you're going and when, was able to tell such a stronger, like, specific story. So here, this is what it's like when you walk into a town, right? This guy is Olberic, which I just know because he's the last guy on the map, and it says it when you're here, right? But if we walk by him, the game doesn't make us talk to him. You could walk right through this town and just be like, all right, that was that. But we hardly need Cyrus here. Because Alfyn can already bedside manner everybody. Young woman. And, like, you do this, and you can find, like, hidden items. You can unlock stuff at the shop. I love talking to people actions. I think it's fun to see what artists want to revisit in future works. Exactly. Because it's like, here you have, like, these amazing classes and, like, weakness systems. So, like, maybe it was just someone sitting there and be like, man, you know, I really love Final Fantasy Tactics. And they're like, could we make one? And they're like, well, it would be a lot of work. And they're like, well, we already own everything in Octopath Traveler. And they're like, oh, we don't even have to make another hat. We could just model that hat. And they're like, yeah. They're like, oh, man. Like, looking at this place, who can deny that this would be a great map to fight in triangle strategy, right? You stand on the, you know, you start up here. They got your invaders in the mountain town. We can, you and I, Ellie, who have played triangle strategy, can already see the whole fight unfolding in front of us, right? It's perfect. Yeah, young woman of humble birth who left her parents' camp in Cobblestone to help her friend run a tavern. Her father trained her in the use of a bow, and owing to her consummate skill, there are few who would dare to lay an unwelcome hand on her. What if I steal this from you? She doesn't notice. Okay, oh, so... Allure is chance-based, right? Is guide? Oh, yeah, so Allure, you can get them here, we just have to be level 30 to guide her. So Allure, you would get the chance to roll lower, you know, just like, you know, bat your eyes at him a little bit. Be like, hello, Mrs. Girl, what you doing with all your time? Oh, hello, let me holla at you. Holla, 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 holla. And then like 15% of the time, it works every time. Here, we drop a ton of accuracy for a bit of elemental attack. I mean, she does a lot of elemental attack. Yeah, so it's 10% chance to hit on her and be like, hey, what do you want to do? You wanna go somewhere? Do you wanna shoot one of my enemies with your slumber arrow 7 times? But you know, sometimes you don't want to shoot a shot. This guy's wife is right here. You better not say nothing. A woman of humble birth who came to Cobblestone to marry her beloved. Though he perished in battle shortly after her son Philip's birth, she continues to hold her husband's memory in her heart as she looks after his final, most precious gift to her.
Aww.
Apparently, gods, you can bring my boy back unharmed. I didn't know. I knew your son. The silver clock is not for sale. Is it for steel? It is 55% for steel. The clock isn't her finest possession, so we're going to try to steal it. And, you know... It was worth a shot since you get a couple of stealing attempts before she's like, hey, what are you doing in my pockets, young man? That's not funny. An elderly man to whom the people of Cobblestone look for guidance. I guess, too, like, he is an expert thief. So his failing to steal wouldn't have been like mine, where I'm like, oh, I took his axe. And he's like, hey, that's my axe, you thief. He'd probably be, you know, like, just standing a little closer to it, thinking about it. The guy's like, hey, get out from over there. You know, it's not like I have the watch in my hand and she caught me. That's what we're saying. The elderly man to whom the fires of Cobblestone people of Cobblestone look to for guidance. After losing his wife in the fires of war, he laid down his arms once for all. Without hesitation, he welcomes those buried similar scars to his own and refrains from asking after the ghosts that may haunt them.
The plain truth is...
The band of brigands has been causing trouble in these parts of late. We should tread cautiously when traveling on the open road. Before his tenure as captain, this former mercenary took a grave wound in his knee. Yeah. He used to be an adventurer like you. Long days and nights he wandered until his headsman showed him kindness, which he swore to repay. We've seen one of these before, these descriptions, the captain of the watch things. So now we can challenge people easier, whatever that means. That might be Hanit's thing, or it might be Olberic's thing is the challenge. Olberic. But we'll be dropping Therion and this story for him, so we might as well see what everybody's got going on. Wool of the sheep raised in these windswept lands can command a high price at market. Nevertheless, this man is content to charge a modest amount. Past his days of peace quiet. Nice. So he's got sheep. I hate sheep, but he's got them. Good for him. And he knows he could make more money if he like went around the land selling them, but he would rather, you know, have a nice peaceful existence without these problems. And we steal a 65% iron vest. Boom. The flower was harder to steal than the iron vest. I love the idea that he's got a little flower on him and a vest made out of iron. I don't know if y'all have ever like touched iron before or something made out of it. It feels like it's made out of iron. It feels heavy. So if you had a vest made out of it, and again, I've never owned an iron vest, but I've had like a vest on me with weights in it. You know, me and my friends used to wear them and run around the neighborhood. In college, we would lift weights in the garage, listening to Tool, and then we would put on weight vests and run around the neighborhood that we were in, and then we would come back and watch Walker Texas Ranger reruns on TV. That was what we did in 2005 and 6. Not every day, but it was a good time. You know, not all of us can run around anymore. Anyway. Learn to swim, right? But anyway, what I was saying about the Iron Vest is you'd think they would notice. They say there's a cave deep in these hills. Not that I've been there. What with these brigands milling about? An itinerant youth ever in search of an exceedingly rare apothecarial ingredients. Hey, that's my thing. I'm Alfyn. I'm the one with apothecary dreams. He scours the mountains near Cobblestone for plants which grow only in the highest reaches. Precisely where these plants may be found is a secret he will never share if we will not suffer another to profit from his hard work. And we're like, well, I've already got your stuff. And we're gonna try to get him. We got a 35% chance. We got one more shot. She's like, admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? This is hardly the time and place for dancing, if that's what it was meant to be. And he doesn't want to. The other guy does leave, though. The other dude, now that he saw that we wanted somebody else to travel with us, he's like, alright, well, we're gonna get this guy. Alright, so now we try it again, and he's not down for it. No one in this town wants to roll.
Here.
Yeah, so we've lost the alluring things. It's okay. Let's meet Olberic, those brigands. What villains would take a defenseless child as a hostage? No, Philip. Hold fast, Philip. I'm coming for you. His name is Olberic, and he is a warrior. Here in Cobblestone, a remote village in the Highlands, he hires out his sword under the assumed name of Berg. Berg. It's a long R. Once a great king, knight, he lost his both land and liege, as well as his reason for wielding a sword. Yet one fateful day, bandits raid the village he now calls home, sailing off with his protege, the young Philip 1L. Olberic takes sword in hand and sets out after the brigands. He will need worthy allies on the path he has chosen. No, add one. There you go. I'm using the wrong button. There you go. Here at the beginning of the tale? Yes, of course. My reputation in Cobblestone has improved. Maybe this resets it. 8 years ago. Bum, 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 bum. Hells, is he man or beast?
Is he man or beast?
Sorry, I didn't know there was going to be voice acting. I'll let them talk.
He's but one, yet fights like a score.
I need this guy in my Total War campaign. Gods have mercy.
Mercy.
Oh, wait.
That's the unbending blade of Hornburg.
They really give the time.
Olberic Eisenberg.
Everybody just calls me Berg.
You know my
Or
name.
Berg.
And so to business. Who will be the next to die?
Nice voice acting here. Do we recognize that from Triangle? Probably.
It's you who be dying. Look about you. We have the numbers.
Enemy reinforcements on the left flank.
Oh no, now we don't have the numbers.
To Sir Olberic's side, men! The Blackguards have had their way for long enough!
It matters not. We're done here.
Yes, it matters not. Top tier linguistic construction. If y'all want me to like what you've written, just throw in a "it matters not" or a "shall" every now and then.
Sound the retreat!
Or
Withdraw to
"I'll
rallying
not."
point.
Oh, I love an I''LL not. Or "he'll not." Any pronoun and future tense contraction there. Mwah, good stuff.
Sir Olberic, I feared we would
Like,
be too
"I'll
late.
not" is so immeasurably better than "I won't." So much better. I feel like I don't even need to explain why. It feels slightly archaic, but if you're wearing a sword, "I'll not" is about 100 or 900 times better. Who's counting? What are numbers?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Constructs
Can you hold this
meant to
position?
explain things that don't even exist. Can you hold this position?
for His Majesty's
Well, I do
camp,
have
sir.
9 people here.
Just so. Our foe attacked from both flanks.
This music's awesome.
We have no orders from the crown. This concerns me.
His Majesty is well guarded, sir.
Sir Erhard is with me. I know this.
There is no stronger knight in the realm.
He's
Other
well guarded.
than
Yeah, I
himself,
know
of
who's
course,
with him.
my lord.
I'm not there.
With Sir Erhard at his side, surely His Majesty is in no danger.
You're making it sound like Sir Erhard's gonna betray us.
Perhaps not, but we must be certain. I would know how the battle unfolds. Besides, word from the king always lifts the men's spirits.
Always.
As you wish, sir. We will hold this ground.
Bum, 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 bum,
Be safe,
bum,
and may the
bum,
gods
bum,
guide
bum,
your blade.
bum.
And yours, Sir Olberic.
Heavens have mercy.
Yeah, looks like our help was needed here, alright.
His Majesty's own guard, slain to the last man. Who could have done such a thing?
Is Erhard there?
Erhard. Where is Erhard?
There you go. I, a person who have read a story before, know that if we're being introduced to a guy who's a good guard and we're not around, mayhaps.
So, it was you.
Ellipsis.
My liege. Erhard, what is the meaning of this?
Alright, first off, I like this Erhard guy. Not for what he's doing here, that's bad. But there is something relentlessly, like, perfectly, like, heartwarming about a villain who, when confronted, does the thing they're doing, and then is like, okay, now that I did the regicide, my objective, I'll talk to you, but because a lesser man, a lesser assassin, would have turned around and been like, don't you know? You fools, you're all the same, you don't know what's going on. Giving the king a chance to be unregicidable. Perhaps he'll roll down the hill or something. That would not be ideal.
What?
Exactly, Ellie.
What have you done?
It's like, what have you done? The thing I was doing when you confronted... Did you expect that I was going to stop and monologue for you, Olberic?
Ah!
You just don't get it, do you, Olberic? You're just not evil enough. Are they ill-tempered?
Have you not eyes? The king is dead by my hand.
And here he's like, what have you done? He's like, I killed... Olberic, you're really rude. What do you mean, what have I...
What madness?
He, like, walks away. He's like,
is this?
am I really fighting a dude who, like, come on, dude. Like, just look at it.
No madness here. I call it treachery, if you will.
Yeah, he's like, look, I'm just a straightforward, object-oriented assassin.
Brothers indeed. How many times did we cross swords like this in the practice yards? And how many times have I told you? I see your every move, your every strike before it falls.
As I see yours.
Ah, but you've not seen everything. I saved one trick for the day I knew would come.
Naturally, you must expect me to counter with Capifero. Naturally. Would you not consider it Tybalt with the rocky terrain? You see, the thing that's about to happen here is Earhart is not left-handed, but then, in a twist of fate, Olberic will not be left-handed either.
Always the same dream.
I know he's sitting up in bed here, but the sprite very much looks like he does not have feet. You got boots on in bed? You got boots on in bed, Olberic? You're wearing your boots into your bedroom and wearing them in bed, Olberic? What? I mean, I guess he's always ready to go brawl.
Philip, what is it?
Crivens, how did you know it was me, sir?
One must always be on his guard, even when he rests. Yes, a knight...
You've always got to be on your guard. That's why you wear boots in bed. That way, if you're having a bad dream, you can step outside with your boots already on.
No, I am no knight. Just a man with a sword, and nothing more.
Is this Camcel, maybe?
If you say so, sir. But there's lots of men what carry swords that can't do half of what you do.
This is the only Oliver Twist kid in the whole game.
Oh, I almost forgot, sir. The headman's looking for you. Says he wants a word.
Headman, which is like
didn't
the
say about
mayor,
what.
not headsman, which is like the executioner. We haven't met any of them in the game.
Tell him I'm on my way.
Yes, sir. I'll go on ahead and let him know, sir. He'll be in the square. You know the one.
You know the one. They're like, no, I got a son who does a great,
How many years
great
has it
Dickens
been
accent.
since Olberic fell. My liege lost. My land in ruin. I wandered aimlessly.
8 years, Olberic. The game told us it was 8 years. How many years? 8. I paid attention. I can pass it. I can pass the
came
quiz.
to this village. Here, I earn my keep as a hired sword, hiding behind another man's name.
I'm just saying, if you're just like a hired sword, but they gave you your own house that's got like
Defending
this,
the villagers
like a
from
kettle.
bandit raids, teaching young men how to handle a blade. Not a glamorous life, but it puts food on my plate.
You know, he's got candles, a little milk jug or something over there. Doesn't seem so
A
bad.
man like me knows only the battlefield, worth only as much as the blade at my side and the arm that swings it. When that blade fails to
No,
save
Olberic,
my
get over
sworn
yourself.
liege, what does that make me? For years, I've asked myself that question. No answer still. At least, not one I like.
But you know, I'm kind of ragging on a little bit, just teasing him. But I like him. You know, I don't mind a fallen retainer, right? You know, I like Cyan in FF6. You know, someone who fails in their chosen duty.
This village a debt.
You know, I like
a debt
that. You
I
know.
intend to repay.
It's a little Basil exposition, but the game is very Basil exposition.
That's enough brooding for one more.
With the characters when we get introduced to them. I'm hoping that as we progress with their stories, we see more, you know, conversational exposition rather than Shakespearean.
Berg, sir.
They shouldn't know his name.
Ho there.
I see.
Or does he just go by Berg? Two of you today. Usually only one man does the rounds.
Yes.
Hi, sir. Hadn't thought it best. There's brigands in the hills of late. Poor merchant gutted for his coin purse just yesterday. Was a grisly sight, sir.
Indeed.
These are dangerous times. One can never be too careful. I hear the headman is looking for me.
Just so.
I mentioned that, sir. He should still be over in the square. Now, if you'll excuse us, sir. Morning patrol. Resume rounds.
Greetings.
Add more patrols.
Well met.
Hey there.
Philip wants us to hear about our travels, but we need to talk to them. These are all people we talked to earlier. They say the same stuff as when we first got to the town.
Oh.
Because, of course, each town, when you're doing it, isn't populated with extra characters yet. Once you beat the Chapter 1, new things, new side quests and stuff come out there. But in Chapter 1, the towns are generated as if you're the first character there.
I see.
But then when you come back afterward, they're more alive with more minor characters and stuff in them. One of you both, Philip, said you wanted to speak to me.
Ah.
Yes, I'll get straight to the point. We've had reports of bandits in the hills.
I see.
I see you've doubled the patrols.
Why,
Yes, I was also hoping to ask for your aid. With bandits lurking, the villagers daren't venture into the hills. We cannot check the traps nor collect firewood. Is there really that much firewood on the mountainsides? It's quite the predicament, to say the least. You think you'd have to go pretty far for it. Leave it to me. Where can I find these thieves? As for the precise location of their den, I fear I cannot say. I sent some of the men out searching, but...
Berg, sir.
In the meantime, could you put the militia through their drills? Our men are keen, but they don't know the pommel from a pipe, if you get my meaning. Stick them with a pointy end.
As you wish.
Beg pardon?
Search would not be a burden. Might Philip joining the training? If he is willing, so am I, yeah. Give that little kid a spear. He's more than willing, sir, I assure you. Been pestered me for weeks to ask you. There's a brave lad. Boy has pluck and ambition. You can find a worse man to look up to than Berg here.
Oh.
Ever since my husband died. In the war, you know. It's just the boy's getting to that age when he needs a father. I will not marry you! Oh no, I did not mean to say... Your boy's already a credit to the village. It would be my honor to train him.
How can I ever repay you?
Says you're too kind, sir. It's settled then. Train the lad well, and we'll see that he does his mother proud.
I see.
I will. Okay, so we can challenge people to a duel. Got it. So this is very much like Hanit's thing, only we have a human duel instead of an animal duel with them.
Honor. Now then.
Spear and longsword.
Have out of my way. The thrill of the fight.
Bum, 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 bum. Ba-ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. Got me again. You attack with boldness, yet you leave yourself open. So a simple counter blow quickly strikes you down. You must remember balance in all things.
I see.
Balance, right. I'll try to remember that, sir, he says, laying on the ground. Bum, 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 ba-dum. But we've got... Oh, no, we haven't got the other gear yet. That's right.
Berg.
To battle!
Let
To
us fight
arms!
with honor. Have at you. Have at you. Now then. With each battle, I grow stronger.
So at least he'll have a weapon that Tressa doesn't have, right? Because it stinks when you double up too much on your party, but, you know, there's... You know, Hanit's got a bow, and she's got a bow. Some people only have the one weapon, right? The more caster-centered people often just have the staff or a dagger, right? So it's good to have a split of your weapons there. You're too hesitant. It's important to protect yourself. This is true. You will never win a fight if you lack the courage to strike. If you say so, sir. That said, if you fought side by side, you might complement each other well.
Indeed.
I was just thinking of myself, sir. Turns to the other guy and says, I like your hair. And the guy's like, oh my god, I like your sword.
Just so.
Not that kind of compliment. Better than the sum of our parts, eh, sir? What do you say, friends? Like, fight side by side? Two heads are better than one, eh? And they'll have to be together forever. That's the only way they'll be able to fight.
What's this?
Something the matter, sir? Minds of him and their hearts. No, it's sorry, it's a fine idea. Train together and you'll be capable soldiers one day.
Yes.
Sir!
I thank you.
Two of us will go on patrol then, by your leave.
I see.
Yes, good, if you would. Sir, me next, please.
No.
You're not ready yet. You need to work on your form.
Hey, come on!
Aww. Do the drills as I showed you, and you'll be sparring soon enough. You have talent, lad.
I do?
I do!
I see.
Not many boys your age take to the store so quickly, and I've trained my share. Grievance, thank you, sir. My father, he's gone, sir. Died in the war. So I've heard. Mother's looked after me ever since. All on her own, sir. But soon I'll be a man grown. It'll be my turn to take care of her. I don't have a good accent. She's a lucky woman to have a son so brave.
Hey, thanks.
So you see why I've got to get stronger, sir. I have to protect Mother and everyone in the village. After all she's done for me, I owe her that much. If you speak faster, you can't tell the enunciations. I, too, once had someone to protect. Sir? It's nothing, lad. Just old memories. Keep at your training and you'll be a strong man before long.
You got it.
I will, sir. Bum, 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 bum. Mayhap I should make a round to the village.
The burgers.
We're gonna challenge the village leader to a duel.
'Tis a good day for battle. No, out of my way! With each battle, I grow stronger.
And we knock him out, leave him on the ground. Like, oh, you want to go? What's up? What's up? Brigands, we're under attack! Barracks, sir! Brigands from the hills! Ah! Those dirty peasants don't know their place. We outnumber them, surround them! Stick a blade in the backs before the boss find out swineherds slowed us down.
That's
Do your worst, you brutes.
That's right.
You'll not be getting past us! Damn it! Swineherds know how to fight.
Look.
Sir!
swear
Good
on
work,
my
man. You did well to hold them off. But I'll take over from here.
Oddscots.
And who in the hells are you supposed to be? Speed cool fixing us all.
Oh.
So he's got a fancy blade, huh? I know you're sorry, Hedge Knight. I cut down my share, you betters.
The hell?
I'm telling you, this one's trouble.
Indeed.
You both have the right of it. I'm but a common Hedge Knight with no name to speak of, but I am trouble.
Have at you.
But if you come looking for trouble, you found it. Stow it all. Cut out your tongue.
Aye.
Enough prattle. I'll skewer him, and the first guy's gonna run away. No.
I will not fail. The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down! Ah! Victory shall be mine. The bat I blade. Ah! Victory shall be mine.
Go for a hit here. All right, there we go.
Ah! Ah! Have at you. I will cut you down.
And then we do the slash, and then here we'll
The bat. Ah!
do a double boosted
Out of my
slash.
way. Ah! Have at you. I will cut you down.
clean.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
You can handle a blade eye, but this ain't the end of it.
That's right.
When the boss hears about this, you're a dead man, you hear? We'll see about that, won't we? Help, my boy! Let me go, you ugly... Yeah, kidnapping for ransom is quite an escalation from hill brigandry. Oh, Berg, sir, they took him from me. My Penelope is trying to protect me, but those animals... Damn it all. You be sure there were so many of them, and... Doesn't matter now. We have to save the lad.
Let me see.
We know where they are now. Holed up in a cave deep in the mountains.
Indeed.
Let's go. Gods only know what they'll do to him. Wait.
What?
Sir, we have to do something. They might kill the boy.
No.
If you leave now, who will protect the village when the thieves return? No, you'll be playing right into their hands. God's mercy, is there nothing we can do, sir?
I see.
I'll go after the boy. Alone, but sir, even you. You stay and guard the village. At least until you're sure they're not coming back. Chief?
Forgive me.
You're the boys. Our only hope. Can you do this, Berg?
As you wish.
Consider it done.
Oh,
Please, sir, bring him back safe.
I swear on my blade.
You have my word. And so I must go and save the boy from these ruffians. What's that you say? You wish to lend me your aid? Seem like you'd hold your own on the battlefield. It'll be my honor to call you a comrade. Philip's been taking the brigands' den north of the village. We must make haste. Olberic joined the party. And we get a merely good sword there. We've got a spear for him, so we don't need to get that one. She's already got a better knife and all that. Yeah, because we got the arcane glaive, which, you know, probably isn't going to be that good of an attack thing, but, you know, it's still something. And we've got... Yep, perfect. And he's already in shape. He got to level 3 through the earlier thing, which is pretty fun. Yeah. He is... This guy might be the next mayor. Discount at the inn. We're level 19 on Tressa now. But good stuff. I'm just going to take a short break, and we'll be right back for Olberic's story. So see you guys in a couple minutes. All right, back to it. Well, we've got our crew here. You know, it is what it is. She can get mole dance. No, we want dark damage to all foes. That seems the most desirable. And we get a support skill called The Show Must Go On. What does it do? Oh, nice. Status augments. You guarantee allies will persist for 1 additional turn. So now, you know, we boost somebody in some way, and they get for another turn longer. What's not to like? What does Olberic have? Alright, so he can power up, hit everybody, hit him with the pole arm rather than the sword, and get a faster move on the next turn. Got like a taunt. I hit 1,000 spears. Attack a random foe with a pole arm 5 to 10 times. Cool. Well, you know, we'll work on getting those, but yeah, not that way. We're going this way.
Berg, sir.
The brigands are holed up in yonder cave. Oh, in yonder cave. Let's go. Sure, the most dangerous, sir. Best prepare well before setting out. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, though. He wants to lead the Watchmen one day. Oh, and now there's new wares. Ah, there's a tower shield now. Which, if we could afford it, would be very good indeed. But I'd rather have offense than defense. That's who I have. I'm more of an offensive guy than a defensive guy.
May I have this dance? I am ready.
Ah! It's my turn now. Ah!
The battle is truly...
Nice. This is
All
right
right.
there, Alfyn. We're just gonna hit this guy and hope that... Yeah. Like, it'll be enough.
The show is over.
It's like, so what do we thinking the party is? We got... You know, you gotta have your
Let us
Tressa.
fight with honor.
And then, like, who's the caster, right? Is it Cyrus? Probably, typically. You know, and then who's the healer? Do you do Ophelia or Alfyn? I mean, I like Ophelia better. And then Hanit for the last one most of the time. Prim seems cool, but, I mean, Hanit gets it done.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your shade.
Now then.
They're all weak to the sword, which makes sense because it's his starting area.
I am ready.
Bring it on.
Let's do this.
Now then.
I am ready.
It's my turn now.
Victory shut.
Here we go.
What?
So we can spears too. That makes sense.
Now then.
Because he spears too. This goat's got some HP, right? But I guess we weren't really doing anything that was super good against it. But still, I mean, it's still got like 1,000, it feels like.
The moonlight waltz.
What to do?
The bat.
Ye cats. That'll do her.
Bum, 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 bum.
Here goes nothing. That'll do her.
Now then.
Let's do this.
Here we go. Alrighty.
There we go.
Try again.
Yeah, that was like 48 XP. That makes sense. I'm like, that one had quite a lot going on. That mountain goat. Serious business. And he's a great healer because he gets passive mana leech just from hitting people. Every now and then. It's like small, but you know, a few here and there, and then you're always paying for yourself. There's 5 of them.
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
They're all weak to it. That's good.
The winds of fortune are howling.
How about you?
Here goes nothing.
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
Victory shall be mine.
What to do?
Here goes nothing.
And now he's powering up. That's not going to get him anywhere.
You got
No, that won't get him anywhere at all. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. I think this 1,000 Spears one is the way, right? Huge damage, right? You know, 5 to 10 times, that seems good. You know, you get it on a boss fight, you juice it up all the way, damage. Sure, it's 20, but you know, that's like that's your sweeper skill.
Ready or not, here I come. It's my turn now.
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
Here we go.
This break, and then the Rockadillo is about top tier 2.
Try again.
It's surprising that there's not a merchant on this route. All the other chapter ones, there was a traveling merchant, even in places where it made no sense for them to be.
What to do?
Victory shall be mine.
All right.
I am ready.
Now then.
Bring it on.
Here, we're just gonna try to, yeah. Normally I try to kill them all at once, but you know, it just sort of depends, right? There, the one had boosted himself, so I wanted to prioritize him more. Yeah, you take a hit or two by not trying to pop them all at once, but you end up getting some decent effects out of it there. Old coin 1, yes. What's up, guys? Howdy.
Oh.
Look who's come. Have you lost something, Edge Knight? Move aside before I cut you in two.
Oh.
Yeah, have courage, I'll give you that. Just who are you, anyway? Never seen no Hedge Knight swing a blade the way you do.
Indeed.
Then you'll step aside if you know what's good for you.
The hell?
You're on our land now, Hedge Knight. We give the orders here.
That's right.
Yeah, skill, but you're a man like any other, and you'll bleed as red. Get him, get him, get him, they say.
I will not fail.
There's only a couple of you. You ain't even a boss.
The battle is truly joined.
It's my turn now. Ah!
I am ready.
All right.
Have at you. I will cut you down.
I am.
Ah! Let's. Thank you.
And we took 30 coins from him. That'll offend him.
Ha! Try again.
Bum, 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 bum. Be strong without him coming for you. Well, you know, that should have indicated to me that it wasn't time for the boss fight, right? Because there wasn't the merchant, like always. I bet when we go in there, there's going to be a little merchant right before we do whatever the boss fight is. Oh, this is a longer area than we had assumed, yes. But I bet when we see that, there's gonna be a dude. Oh, look at this cave. It's nice. Look at all the stuff there is to get.
'Tis a good day for battle.
I am ready.
Ah! It's my turn now. Ah!
Now then.
Here goes nothing.
Bum, bum,
My turn now. Ah!
I am ready.
Have at you. Ha!
Here we go. Cool off.
Icicle, nope. Be alright. Bum, bum, bum,
I'm ready.
bum. They are weak to darkness, though, so that's good. And we're just gonna come in over the top.
Here goes nothing. Let's get down.
Let's get down to business. 4 times stab. Nothing they can do against that. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba da dum. Look at all this loot. Copper lantern. That'll sell for a fortune, or a modest amount, depending.
Let us fight with honor.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your shade.
Let's do this. Yeah!
Victor.
Bring it on. Yeah.
What to do? The winds of
Okay,
fortune
here
are
we
howling.
go. I'm like, that should do it. Set him up, knock him
More
down.
than you bargained for.
Prim and Olberic get a leveled up. Very nice. And here, is the guy we were expecting to see for the boss fight, which is probably across this bridge. So we're gonna go down this way, because there's a box here. Yep. I imagine later in the game, the merchant before the boss won't exist anymore, but all of these are levels that exist for single player when you only have your first character, and then they scale up some of the stuff. But you need a merchant, because otherwise, what if you get in, you don't have your other characters? You can rather be in a tough spot.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Victory! Out of my way!
Here goes...
Bum, 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 bum.
Here goes nothing.
It's my turn now. Time for a break.
I am ready. Night-Ode, bring your shade.
Ode here does decent damage, nothing crazy. Nothing to write home about, but decent. Entirely decent. And now we just want to... we're going to use a plum here, because we got plenty of them. And try to see what skills we got. Someone's got to have one, right? Yes. Alright, so he already got the Thousand Spear one. Defense good. Got sword attack, polearm attack. This would be a sword one to a single one, but... yeah, why don't we get this one? Just lean into that. And this will make him cover single targeted damage for allies who are near death. So if Tressa gets hit with a huge attack, she'll go down to 1, and then he'll protect her if somebody tries to hit her. So that's cool. Very cool. And of course, she's the one who's got all of the special sports, because she's almost got her third to last one. Of course, it's 3,000 for that, so it'll be a while before she gets to it. All right, let's see who the leader of these bandits is.
Oi.
Do tell me about this friend of yours. Knows how to fight, does he?
That's right.
He sure does. He's stronger than all you put together. You won't stand a chance. Stronger than all of us. That's a laugh. Boy staff.
Hey, come on.
It's not a joke. Stop laughing. Yeah, mates. The Sedge Knight's the strongest blade in the realm. He thinks he can best all of us. He's more madman than knight. This ain't a fairy tale, boy. Real knights don't piddle away their days in the company of swineherds. These and I from the stories, the damsel distress might serve as better bait. Reckon we should go back for them, Do they have a bear hide on the wall over there? That's awesome. I want a bear rug one day. I don't want a new one, like one where the bear's already not been a bear for a while. I don't want a new bear rug. But if the bear's already been unbear for a decade or more, what moral weight is assigned? It's been a long time it's not been a bear. Stop it, you won't be laughing when Sir Berg is through with you. Sir Berg. Now, there's a frightening name. Look, my arms are all trembling. Shut up, all of you. Boss?
Aye.
Gaston. Oh, Gaston! Reckon the boy's got more courage than the lot of you, and more wits to boot. So less yammering and more sharper than your stabbers. But boss, ain't no way that Hedge Idol follows here unless he's mad and all.
That's right.
Ain't like it's his own son or nothing. Why should he care? Why indeed? Things could get interesting though if he does show. Always had a soft spot for men with more courage than sense.
Yeah. Aye.
Like the boy here. What do you say, laddie? Care to join our little family? We're always looking for men with pluck.
Not on your life.
I'll never join you. I'm gonna be a brave warrior, like Sir Berg. Yeah, man. Boy says he's too good for banditry. Think you're the only one who feels the way, boy? Let me tell you something. What is it, boss?
Sir!
Sorry,
I
I'm
figured
late.
that Gaston used to be
Got
on our
held up
side,
along
you know.
the way.
Aye, look. It's the mighty Sir Berg in the flesh.
He is mad. And how did he get in here anyway? Where are the lookouts?
Bleeding in the
What
dirt.
a yeah, like
last
what a
I
dumb
saw.
question. He just pulled out the sword. Is this?
Stay back!
Is this the guy?
He parried the boss's blow. Hang me, but I ain't never seen no one do that before. You're quick, all right. And strong.
Are you blonde under all that?
Hedge knight, are you?
Just as you are no common brigand. That blade.
Like it, do you?
Yeah.
It just so happens to be a present from an old friend. Earhart? Oh, you know the man, do you now?
So it is his blade. As if I needed another reason to cut you down where you stand. How do you know Earhart, rogue? Speak, or I'll slice your throat.
You've got a score to settle, is that it? I can see it in your eyes. They blazed like fire when you said his name.
The traitor!
I don't know what passed between you and Earhart.
He's like, he's still
If you're
posing.
looking to ask questions of
Still
me,
posing.
my good sir,
Sort of.
You'll have to earn the right.
I will not.
Oh, look, he's a big old dude. I love the bosses in this game and how they're like larger than life and like they're very cool. I actually quite enjoy. All right, what we want to do here is dark on them, but not on him. We just want to.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Okay, and they're weak to that too, so we'll be able to set them up
Nothing.
for a huge hit next time. We're gonna try an icicle on Gaston. Yeah, at least he's weak to that.
Here I go. The winds of fortune are howling.
I am ready.
Ah!
Gaston whirls his blade.
All right. Cool off.
The battle is truly joined. Death by 1,000 cuts!
Alright, I was thinking of my work.
I am ready.
You know, if he, no, we got it. Yeah, we're totally gonna be able to get it. Oh, he's weak to that anyway, yeah. Because we will double spike here to break through it. I already knew he was weak to, pole arms there from this. So 1,000 spears, you know, it's low accuracy. You know, what are you gonna do, right?
Out of my way!
He's not weak to sword like
goes
the other
nothing.
fellows are, but...
Let's get down to.
Yeah, because he just got broke that turn,
All
that's
right.
right.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your shade.
Have at you! I will cut you down!
It's my turn now. The winds
Hit it
of
with the
fortune
Tempest,
are
and then
howling.
we'll overcast it next time.
Let's do this. I won't hope. The winds of fortune are howling.
Surprisingly, he doesn't deal with the one guy in the rear there, but that's okay.
Use this!
Bring it on. Try this.
And we're gonna grape dust us. Boom. Heal up there. You know, you can take our lives, but you'll never do that much damage to us. Double up Night Ode here. Try to get some damage in. Just get another Alfyn heal here, and then we.
Let's do this! The winds of fortune are howling.
All right. Try this.
And just do another AoE heal here.
Victory shall be mine.
Let's do this!
We're just gonna boost up there because we're trying to set up for a.
Here goes nothing.
There.
I am ready.
And now. Yeah, her elemental attack just isn't that high. It's not that high of a level, but.
Watch my blade dance.
And there we go. Big damage there. So we already unloaded in the guy in the back there a little bit more than on these guys. Now his whirling his blade, he fights at the end of the next run though, so I think. Yeah, we should be able to pierce through it.
All right. Cool.
Because we'll get him down to 3 here. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to break him down, and he won't be able to get his charge up attack done because we'll break it.
Here I go!
Here we go.
Yep. Icicle get the break.
Victory shall be mine.
Let's do this!
And there's the guy in the back taken care of.
Victory. Out of my way!
The moonlight walks.
Here goes nothing. That'll do her.
Bum, 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 da, da, da.
Nice try.
Damn.
I am ready.
Here I go!
Bring it on. That'll do her.
Because now we're in great shape, right? With these other guys gone.
Bring it on.
We'll just chip away
That'll do her.
at him while we heal up and stabilize, and then we'll have a ton of boost points, and we'll be able to drop it down on him there. Now we don't have.
How about this?
Yeah, let's plumb here.
I am ready.
We need to steal still collect. Sorry. Alright, if it's not that close to 100, he's not that close to dead. So we can do another big ol' strike on him here.
Death by 1,000 cuts!
You know, we need accuracy increasing items if we're going to be trying to use that one. I don't think he's weak to sword though, so I didn't want to just lean into it, but we're gonna...
Let's get down to work. Cool off.
The battle is truly joy. Out of my way!
Yeah, that's right, because we did the AoE one earlier, we would have known. But I bet we did enough there to where we'll be able to collect. Yeah, we'll just boost one, collect, boom, 25, 60.
Here we go. Pick your poison.
Poison, unfortunately, isn't that strong. Of course, if it was that strong, it would get to be pretty strong indeed. But he's trying to boost up. We're not gonna let him do it, right? We're gonna come in right over the top. Boom, baby, and there's the break on his charge up. And then we're gonna be able to, you know, hit him here. Olberic is unconscious, but that's okay.
What to do?
Here we go. That'll do her.
It's really, if you save your boost points, you can you just juggle them. Oh, and then the poison, the poison Delta Man. Beautiful. I yield. Now I will have my answers. How do you know Earhart?
Aye.
We fought alongside each other as all, served together in a band of mercenaries. He was already an old hand when I signed up. Help me out, show me the ropes. A sellsword. And where is he now? Damned if I know. When our group disbanded, we went our separate ways. After that, I drifted from one town to the next, tried one trade, then another. Swinging a blade's the only thing that ever come natural to me. So here I am. Times are lean and a man's gotta make a living. Anyone could use a sword arm like yours. You could protect the people, instead of stealing from them.
Aye.
I could, but honest work takes more wits than the gods saw fit to bless me with. Never meant to do anyone no harm, but life doesn't always give us a choice in the matter, does it? I mean, you kidnapped a kid, bro. Choice or no, you must answer for your crimes. There's always a choice. Aye. I know the score, but I got my men to think about too. Boss, what do you say, him, boss?
Oi.
Easy now, men. The Hedge Knight has the right of it. I've got more than enough blood on my hands, live by the sword, and, well, you know how it goes. A man has to own up for what he's done.
No.
Enough blood's been spilled here today. Surrender, and I will see that you and your men are not harmed. Do me a kindness, Hedge Knight, so I'll do you one in return. Told you I didn't know where Earhart is, and I don't. But I know someone who might. He says.
Aye.
Gustav's his name, Sir Gustav. Some call him the Black Knight or some other fussed up nonsense. Earhart taught us both how to use the sword back in the mercenary band. You should find him in Victor's Hollow. And this man will tell me where Earhart is.
Aye.
He might. Then again, he might not. Still, if you want him to find him that much, I reckon it's worth trying.
I can see it in your eyes.
I saw your eyes, Hedge Knight. They were dead. Like a fish. But the moment you saw my blade, they came to life. Dead? Have I truly been? But what does a common thief know of men's souls?
Look.
Berg, take the gods, you're safe. The villagers are as well, sir.
That's right.
Round up the thieves and lock them in the village jail. Berg. I can swear I've heard that. Gods be good, Eisenberg! Should have known it the way your eyes lit up at the mention of Earhart's name. You're no Hedge Knight. You're Sir Olberic Eisenberg, the Unbending Blade. Huh? Just a tip. If you are going incognito, don't use a name that's your real name. Don't use one that's just part of your name. Al Capone's out there. It's like, they call me a Cap.
What?
The Unbending Blade?
Damn it!
They said he was slain when Hornburg fell. I've heard of it, but scarce believed it until today. Is it true, sir? Are you a real knight?
No.
Long ago, lad. Long ago. Let's be on our way. We've kept your mother waiting long enough.
You got it!
Yes, sir. Sometime later. My real life doesn't have a Tarkin sign in it. You know, it sounds nothing at all like it. If I sort of like just slur the word together, it does rather sound somewhat like my name. Do you mean you're not a bee? Are you some sort of wasp? This village has been good to me, but it's time to move on. I shall find Earhart, so that I might find the reason I wield this blade. To find a man named Gustav, and God's willing, Earhart himself. Basil Exposition Ho! Victor's Hollow, the man said. That's where I must go, he thinks. I stopped believing that I would one day don these clothes again. The journey will be a long one, and I have no more reason to tarry. Bum 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 bum.
How is that?
So you truly mean to leave us?
And now his clothes are like shinier, right?
You have shown me nothing but kindness. I am forever in your debt.
Oh, it is we who owe you, friend. Were the choice mine to make, you would stay with us forever. But it is your life to live. We won't ever forget all you've done for us, sir.
The next time any dirty brigands come after us, we'll give them a good kicking in your name.
We're no knights, sir, but you've taught us well. We can protect our home, at the very least.
Glad to hear it.
It's wild how, like, this is a very ordinary starting story, and Primrose is just like...
I'm sorry, sir. Philip, he
so
wouldn't
extreme.
Come. Didn't want you to see him crying, most like.
I understand. Tell the boy I'm counting on him to grow strong, and to look after his dear mother.
Thank you, sir.
When you've done whatever it is you must do, pray, come back and visit us. No matter how far your journey takes you, you'll always have a home here.
You'll always have a home here. How long until they rent out the house?
Thank you. And with that, I had best...
Philip!
It's all right. It was a good blow, lad. Getting strong.
I'm going to keep training while you're away. Then, when you come back, I'll be even stronger. And then, maybe I could...
Aye, lad. I'll get stronger too. And we'll see each other again. You have my word.
You better not forget! A knight always keeps his word!
Philip, that's just not true. Knights lie all the time. And thus Olberic the Knight set out on a new journey. He would find his former comrade Earhart and ask him why he did what he did. Ask him why he did what he did? Ask him why... And mayhap he would discover that which he had lost, the reason why he wields his blade. What fate awaits him? Only time can answer that. Ask him why he did what he did. Because Elberic's an idiot, right? You've already asked him. Anyway, you've already asked him. You've already asked him. But with that... the interior ring of the world map is now complete. Well, I do want to pursue Primrose's more than the other characters' ones, right?